People know Janice Scott as the bus lady.
We have needs, even if it's going to the grocery store or the church or to an event.
Metro is her lifeline, but she says the bus doesn't always meet her needs.
We only get a bus once an hour. That's a long time, and so I need some place to sit, or just I'm a senior.
She got Metro to install a bench here at the Clinton and Ella bus stop in East Houston. Comfort is important, but frequency is a bigger issue.
For some of us, that's a necessity. It's not an amenity, something nice to have.
Christoph Spieler with Rice University's Kinder Institute says you don't have to look hard to find inequities in public transportation.
If you look at a park and ride bus, it has really nice seating. It stops at park and rides with really good canopies. It is service that is designed to be a really great experience. But if you ride a local bus, you'll find there's a lot of stops that don't even have a shelter. You'll find the bus itself is not as comfortable.
Park and rides cater to suburban riders who drive to a location to catch a bus. Local riders have to catch the bus near their home and usually walk to a single stop.
The bus that's stopping, every other block, picking up residents going a half mile, some going 8 miles. They haven't been able to make the same investments and have chosen not to make the same investments.
Kyle Shelton, deputy director for the Kinder Institute, says Metro doesn't spend the same on neighborhood bus services as it does for park and rides.
Agencies will say, okay, great. We are looking to get more suburban, white, higher income riders into our system. The way we're going to do that is build a very expensive light rail, heavy rail, bus route, whatever it is, out to a suburban community.
It's not a new issue, and it's not just a Metro challenge. This is a nationwide problem. When transit agencies focus on light rail or bus rapid transit, like the Post Oak Bus Lane project, the less affluent dependent rider, like Janice, is left with lesser quality service. Metro's dependent ridership is more than 60% minority. The ridership for park and ride buses is 60% white.
How many millions of dollars were spent on the Post Oak line, and could those millions of dollars be better spent providing better facilities along the local bus routes?
Ed Emmett is a KPRC2 analyst who also works with Rice University's Baker Institute. He's studied transit for decades and points to Metro's new Silver Line as an example of where funds might have been allocated to other projects.
The truth of the matter is any system's going to reflect social inequities.
Tamika Butler is more direct about it. She's a civil rights lawyer who started focusing on transportation after a new transit line bulldozed through her California neighborhood.
If I was a board member, I would look to my left, I would look to my right, and I would try to figure out if everybody in the room kind of looks like me.
Metro's board makeup in terms of diversity is not perfect, but it's headed in the right direction with 44% minority representation. According to Tamika, key for change.
We can't just throw around the word equity. We also have to talk about power. And we also have to figure out how to share that power and give some of the power to the folks who are most impacted by the decisions that are being made.
I think there has to be a willingness to be uncomfortable. There has to be a willingness to have discussions we are not going to enjoy having. There has to be a willingness to raise difficult issues, and there has to be a willingness to continue to pursue them.